Hello, Mr. Price here, and this is your video on the Linear Graphs 2. Again, this is on equations of linear lines. I'm going to straight go into section 1. This is finding an equation of a line given two values, two lines here. Now, I did it in the form y equals mx plus c. Remember, y is the y coordinate, m is the gradient, x is the x coordinate, and c is the shift, and that is where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, let's start off. To get the equation of this line here, I need to first get the gradient. I'm going to choose 2 points. They're easy to read off. Okay, and I'm going to draw a line across and then up. This goes across 1 and up 2. So the gradient m will be equal to the upward distance 2 divided by the across distance 1. So the gradient there is 2. So I know therefore the equation is going to be y equals 2x, because I've changed the m to the gradient 2. And then it's wherever it crosses the y-axis. So I'm looking along this line for where it crosses the y-axis. That's here at positive 3. So it's y equals 2x plus 3. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for this line here. I'm going to choose 2 points where I've got horizontal and vertical grid lines. This time I'm going to go down 3 and across 1. So because I'm going down, that's going to be negative 3 and it's going across 1. So here the gradient m is equal to the downward distance negative 3 divided by the across distance 1, and that gives you negative 3. So the equation here will be y equals negative 3x, and then it's wherever it crosses the y-axis. I'm going to follow my line down until it crosses the y-axis, which is here at negative 4. So it's y equals negative 3x minus 4. And that's the first section done and dusted. We're now going to have a look at section 2. So here, I know on a straight line, I have 2 points here at 1, 6 and 2, 8. To find the equation of the line, okay, it's asking for the equation of the line, I need to first get the gradient. Now, if I've got two values here, I can find the gradient using y2 minus y1. So the second coordinate, take away the first y coordinate, divided by the second x coordinate from the first x coordinate. Okay, so if I've got A as 1, 6 and B as 2, 8, I'm going to use some colours to help you with the first one, the second y coordinate, which is 8. And I'm going to take away the first y coordinate, which is 6, and then I'm going to divide that by the second x coordinate, which is 2, and subtract that from the first x coordinate, which is 1. So 8 subtract 6 is 2. 2 subtract 1 is 1. So I've got 2 divided by 1, which is 2. So I know the gradient of this line is 2. So now my equation will be y equals 2x plus c. But I need to know what this c value is here. So now I'm going to substitute in my y and x values from either point A or point B. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to use point A. So the y coordinate is 6. So 6 equals 2 times the x coordinate, which was 1. So 2 bracket 1 bracket means 2 times 1 plus c. 2 times 1 is 2. So now c has to be something to make it 6. So 2 plus 4 gives me 6. So c must equal positive 4. So my final equation is y equals 2x plus 4. Okay, question 2, I'll do a bit quicker. So coordinate A is at 1, 2. Coordinate B is at 2, 7. So using y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. I'm going to substitute in my values. So 7 take away 2 divided by 2 take away 1. 7 take away 2 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. So the gradient is 5. So y equals 5x plus c. To get the c value, I'll substitute in either of these coordinates. I'm going to use A, but you can use B if you want. So y is 1. So 1 equals 5. Sorry, beg your pardon, y is 2. Beg your pardon. So y equals 2 equals 5 lots of the x value. X is 1. So 5 lots of 1 plus c. Now this one's a little bit different. So this time, 5 times 1 is 5. I want to add a value to get me to 2. So clearly I can't add positive numbers to get myself to 2, otherwise it will go further away. So I need to add negative numbers to get to 2, and that is negative 3. So c equals negative 3. So starting at 5, it will go down by 3 to get to 2. So y equals 5x minus 3 is your final answer. Okay, let's look at number 3. Same thing again. A is at 2, negative 6. B is at 14, 0. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 subtract x1. y2 is 0. Y1 is negative 6. Now be careful here. So it's still minus, but subtract negative 6 divided by x2 is 14. Subtract 2. 0 take away negative 6 is 6, starting at 0. If you subtract a negative number, it goes up to 6. So that's positive 6. And 14 subtract 2 is 12. Okay, and you have a fraction here. I'm going to simplify it. So 6 goes into both of these. So I'm going to divide top and bottom by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 12 divided by 6 is 2. So this is a half. So my equation becomes y equals half of x plus c. I'm going to substitute in a value. I'm going to use point A. So negative 6 equals a half of 2 plus c. Okay, half of 2 is 1. So negative 6 equals half of 2, 1 plus c. So starting at 1, I need to go down to get to 6, and I need to go down 7 to get to 6. So c equals negative 7. So my final answer is y equals a half x minus 7. Okay, let's look at the final question. So I've got A is 5, 3, B is 15, negative 5. So m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. My y2 value is negative 5. Subtract my first y value, which is 3, divided by my second x value, 15. Subtract my first value, 5. So negative 5 take away 3 is negative 8. Divided by 15, subtract 5, which is 10. Okay, I can simplify this fraction. So 2 goes into both of these. So I get negative 8 divided by 2. So that's going to be negative 4 over 10 divided by 2, 5. So I've got negative 4/5. So y equals negative 4/5 x plus c. I'm going to substitute in a value now. I'm going to use point A. So when y is 3 equals negative 4/5 of 5 plus c. Okay, now this bit here you can either do on a calculator, or if you multiply 4 by 5 then divide by 5, it's going to cancel out those 5s. So I'm going to be left with 3 equals negative 4 plus c. So here, starting at negative 4, it needs to go up by amount to get to 3. So if you add 4, you get to 0, and another 3. So c equals 7. So my final answer is y equals negative 4/5 x plus 7. And that is your homework fully finished. If you need any help, come and see me during the lesson or just before. Thank you.